got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie? And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. The 3 from Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, pain-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock 'em, sock 'em, post-up style play.
Paul against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 ball. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Clock at 4. Right at the free throw line. Rebound, Utah.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That shot is good by O'Neal. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here are the Jazz. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Conley with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Bogdanovich. Ayton against Gobert. Here's Conley. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker for 3. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 5 points.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Mitchell against Booker. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. He can't hit that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Outside Paul. The 11-footer. That's short off the rim.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. And here's Johnson. Defended by Bogdanovich. Johnson inside. Bogdanovich on him. Booker for three. Mitchell grabs a miss. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich against Booker. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 11. The kick out to Paul. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside Booker. Jacks up a three. Mitchell grabs a miss. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The kick out to Johnson. Bridges outside. Hayden with it. Outside Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
Utah has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Paul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Over Bogdanovich. And the Suns miss again. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. He's got a piece of it. They recover it. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Ball against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Ayton. Outside Mitchell. Shoots it from the high post. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Inside. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Booker.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Ayton. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Ayton's got 6.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker goes in. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Now how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Tipped. And the first half now in the books. It's the Jazz. They lead by... Appreciate it, Allie.
The Suns, 50.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. On the floor for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Jay Crowder, and it's Craig in at the small forward position. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. And here's Crowder from the arc. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Right wing. Over to the wing from the arc. 5 on the clock.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Outside Craig. Clock at 6. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here we go. One-on-one. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Clarkson's got room. Nails the 16-footer. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
A pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
Outside Payne. Pass to Craig. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock is at 3. Here's McGee, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Whiteside. Right side Pascal to the paint. Over Crowder. Pascal can't hit. Well, the Suns shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Craig passes to McGee. Outside Payne. Pass to Shannon. The rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14. Gay outside, driving inside.
Well, nice to see that kind of mobility back for Rudy Gay, attacking that time and the defense on its heels.
First one falls for him. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Both free throws good from Gay. Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Ayton. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 3. Shoots from the line. And Paul gets it to go.
Yeah, there's no panic in the play from Chris Paul. Never lets that pressure overtake him.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Paul to the right side. Outside Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Whiteside can't get it to go. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pascal against Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
A line change here for Utah.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Offensive rebound. Paul shot is off.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to Booker. Pulls up. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 10 points.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz up by 8. And we're just...
All right. Walker's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Booker. And they recover it. The quick look, no good that time. Mitchell against Booker. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 9.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul into the lane. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. The shot from 20 feet out, and right through it goes.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. There's the three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Paul. Now here's Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition from deep. Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Such a wide open look. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Booker against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Paul. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Lets it go from deep. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Gobert inside. Booker defending. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
With the step back. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shoots. That one rolls around and rims out. For Phoenix, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Here's Johnson. Puts up a three. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Finished off the break. And the Jazz lead by 6.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Bridges passes to Paul. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Down low.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Paul with it. And so it's Utah with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
David, thanks. Looking at the start. Starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young taking his time here. Takes it inside. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young outside. With the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Capella sets a screen for Young. Drops in the tray. Young's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. O'Neal against Hunter. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. From about 19 feet. And that one hits back iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
There's the pass to Capella. Young outside. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Capella. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Drives to the hoop. The dish now to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. Misses the 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Collins. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Young. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Capella. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shots good from Young.
Good scoring feel by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Young against Conley. Out left to the wing. Pass to Mitchell from past the arc. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Shoots it up. Again, Young missing. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks.
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. And it's blocked by Conley. Pass break, here come the Jazz. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Young with no one around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Young's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks leading by 6. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Young outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Down low, here's Gobert, and he comes up with the deuce.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert, fending off the defense on the way up.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Young against Conley. For 3, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Jazz on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Herter. And the layup's good off the glass. Herter's got his first points of the night. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Rocket 2, and Mitchell gets it to go.
The offensive versatility of Donovan Mitchell in the pick and roll and ISO situation, knocking down jumpers, and he attacks the rim.
Passes it to Herder from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. To the wing on the left. Gobert with the screen on Hunter. Driving inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Young pass to Collins. And there's the pass to Capella. Screen by Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell up top. Back to Gobert. Uncovered. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
And
17.
okay, David, much appreciated.
20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Eric Paschal out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gallinari against Paschal. Three-pointer right. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Gay outside. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. And that one is good.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And here is Wright. No points in the game yet for him. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Right for three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. White, the pass to Gallinari. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks to Whiteside. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. Paschal. And it's blocked by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And right, here we go. And he makes that one. And the Hawks lead by 5. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Paschal. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. No good on the triple. The Jazz shooting the ball at 42%. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Jazz again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 5. Wright looking around. Now the feed to Okongwu. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Conley, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
Pass to Bogdanovich. On the pass to Gallinari. Wright outside. Over Conley. And it's Wright missing. Jazz trail by 5. Mitchell in the corner. And that's an intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Conley. There's the 3. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. The kick out to Young. Gobert against Young from downtown. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Capella sets a screen for Young. Off target from outside. 1 second left. Before he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 3. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Mike Conley.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks and the Wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks. Now Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Young against Conley. Young dishes to Collins. Over Conley. Collins, good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
O'Neal with it. Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Young passes to Capella. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Mitchell to tie it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 22.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Pass to O'Neal to take the lead. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And here is Capella. Young drives in. Good.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and more.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the line.
The pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Young outside. 3-pointer. Good work defensively by Conley.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the middle. Capella against Gobert. To the paint.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Conley against Young. Here's the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer 3.
Conley against Young. Shakes him. It falls.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert in the corner. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Off the mark. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that...
the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. No one covering. Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
Now here's Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Robinson passes to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half going by. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Tucker to the paint. Adebayo passes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the triple. Clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to O'Neal. Driving in. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Inside. Stolen by Conley. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Got it.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovic able to slice through the defense.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one is off. And it's Miami the other way. For 3, Robinson. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. Gobert finds Conley. And the 3-pointer goes.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The three from Mitchell. The rebound by Lowry. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Butler passes to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Conley on the attack. And the layup is good. Conley's got 5 points.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Up top, Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Out left to the wing. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Jazz out in front.
All right.
Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in a center, filling out the middle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's O'Neal. No good that time. Good D by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. He's got 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Utah trailing here. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Let's go with a 3. And Then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Tucker. 5 points in the game. Out to Lowry. Outside Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the
Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive, but this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Robinson can't hit. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And that one's good. Mitchell. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Robinson can't hit. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Robinson. Right side, Butler. To the wing, right side. Adebayo passes to Butler. Looking to win the run. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert with the drive. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Allie, as always, thanks.
23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's Oladipo. Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Gay. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero on the wing. Martin a screen. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the layup is good off the glass. Martin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Kicks it out to Paschall. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, Eric Paschal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Now here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
This guy, an explosive athlete, Victor Oladipo, no doubt.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Gay. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
You know what, Paschal, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Strus. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Stolen by Hero. Here's Strus. Pass to Martin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Hero outside. Hits the trifecta.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Now here's Oladipo. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Clarkson outside. Gay right side. Whiteside down low. Working on Dedmon. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Martin. Dedmon, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Gay. Lets it fly from 18. Up top, Whiteside. They shoot again. He squares up and sinks it. Whiteside's got 8 here in this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Martin. Here's Strus. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now here's Lowry. Back to Tucker. Uncovered. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Butler against Gobert. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Over Butler. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovich, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
For 3, Lowry. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. A shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Left side, Butler. Cuts off the pass. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Tucker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drives in.
Well, how about Bogdanovich showing a bit of mobility on his way to the rack, drawing the foul.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. For 3, Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.
Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Clock at 6. Conley finds Gobert and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one on 8.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And he sinks the second. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And here is Paul. Booker outside. Now the pass to Bridges. Over to the left wing. Paul goes in. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Jazz on offense. Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Conley against Paul. Ayton inside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul looking over the floor. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Back to Bogdanovich. And taken away by Johnson. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. So he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson dishes to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. Goes back up to the left wing. Bridges outside. To the wing right side.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
24-second shot clock violation. Utah ball.
Utah leading by 3. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. That one falls.
Royce O'Neal.
Suns have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Conley against Paul. Booker outside. And there's the drive. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Suns.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. For three, Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
The floor for the Jazz.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Clarkson outside. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 5. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges outside. To stop the drought. No good from Booker.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Booker, with no one around, drills the three-pointer.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Clarkson for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. On the wing, Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Johnson finds Booker. Back to Johnson. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition. Here come the Jazz. Clinks the dunk off the rim. Booker against Mitchell. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3-point field goal.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Booker. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. 4 on the clock. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Chris Paul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes to Paul. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Stolen by Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Ball against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. On deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Paul. And the a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under
what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the Suns miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Bridges finds Booker. And the Suns miss again. Gay inside. Bridges with some nice defense.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive.
And a close game so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. And stolen by Booker. On the wing, Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges misses. Utah leading. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
Yeah, he has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. He's just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
Jazz leading by 3. To the inside and taken away by Paul. And now the Suns a fast break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And stolen by Gay. Driving the lane. Good work there as it goes. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Paul penetrating, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there. It's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Knocked loose, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Johnson right side. Here's Booker.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out big time.
Pascal, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Pascal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Booker with it. He's got 5. Over in the corner, Paul. To the middle, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
For your Suns.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Right side a screen. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside.
Tremendous pick by Whiteside. Easily slips off the screen and completes the look at the rim.
Now Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Payne. T right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
But he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
And the Jazz with some changes. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Crowder from outside. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. For 3. Nifty move. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Suns missing. To the paint, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
No coverage that time. Booker's got 8 points.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges and it's small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Outside Conley. There's the feed to O'Neal. Out to Conley. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Conley against Paul. Over Conley. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Paul.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. To tie it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Gobert kicks to Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
To the left side wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. O'Neal misses.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Phoenix no good that time either. Utah leading. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Ayton. It's deflected and stolen by Bogdanovich. Jumps up and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Paul outside. Over Conley. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Utah leading by 7. Mitchell gets to O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Paul. Gets a very good look and converts. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
Love seeing CP3 shoot from there. He just owns that area of the floor. One of the best jumpers in the history of the game.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. O'Neal from long range. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
That's a 2 from Paul. Offensive rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Now here's Paul for 3. Booker, count. And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here is Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. Gobert finds Mitchell. Clock at 6. There's O'Neal with the 3.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
No good from Booker. And it's Utah's ball. They lead by 4. Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. Passes it to Gobert. From deep three-point range, it's off. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win.
Interesting alley. Good stuff there. Thank you.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Now here's Hunter. The D's right on him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
And so it's Utah with it. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Conley passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert finds Conley. Takes the three. Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. There's Young with the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. And there it is for him.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Now here's Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Herder defending. Outside Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. And stolen by Herder. Outside Young. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Launches a three. Fires in the triple.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Young. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Young, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 5 points.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Conley on the attack. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. Gobert.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Utah calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Mitchell. Herder defending. Mitchell's shot is good.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Pass to Hunter. There's Young with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From deep, Conley. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Gobert inside. Herder defending. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Young inside. And stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter, building this lead.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the three.
First team foul.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Capella, screen on Conley. There's Young with the three. Hits the three-pointer. Young's got 11.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Conley goes in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here he goes. Excellent D there from Collins.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
And Young, here we go. Collins outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The three from Mitchell. O'Neal rebounded by the Hawks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Young against Conley. 4-3. Young can't hit. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Here's Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Outside Herter for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds now. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. Don't forget about Rob.
Oh, did you see that?
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Capella, screen on Conley. Young from long range, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Mitchell with the ball. Herter defending. 5 to shoot. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Pass to Herter from downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Capella with it. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Conley against Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Collins. Conley goes in, shoots over Young. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Conley against Young. Outside Herter from deep. Drops in the 3. Herter's got 6 points.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy. All right, Allie, thanks for that. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Bogdanovich is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Alexander Walker. Can't cash it in from close range. And the Hawks shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Now here's Wright. Tight defense on him. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Wright. And the Hawks lead by 17.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Gay outside, down low. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. From behind the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to the right wing. And here's Okongwu for 3. Drills it from deep. Okongwu's got 5 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Gay outside. Gallinari against Pascal. Back to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Banked it in off the glass.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Takes it inside. That shot missing. Great D that time from Gallinari. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Off the mark there with a 3. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Clarkson finds Gay. Offline with a 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And here's Wright from the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz shooting pretty well at 45%. In transition, here they come. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Utah with the ball. 19-point game. Gay outside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Such a fluid athlete. Rudy dancing on the offensive end, keeping defenders off balance.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Wright. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu. He's got 5. Atlanta again missing.
If he keeps taking shots from that far out, I think the coaching staff might just find a spot for him on the bench.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
Here's Gay. Atlanta with the rebound. Wright with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson for 3. And so it's Atlanta leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. On target from range.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Young can't hit. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Sends it down right in his face.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And a deep 3 from Young. Young missing again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Pass to Capella. Collins against Bogdanovich. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Here's O'Neal. The 3 ball. Collins with the rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Young gets it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. From deep, Conley. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And a deep 3 from Young. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And a deep 3 from Young. Young missing again. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Herder. Fires for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Bogdanovich, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Counted from distance.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
From deep, Conley. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And a deep three from Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here is Young. Shot clock at 5. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in. On offense, here's Utah. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Collins with the rebound. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Young. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. Pass to O'Neal. Wing shot on the way. That one no good. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now Lowry following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Here's Butler, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Gobert. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Here's Tucker trying to get open as Butler. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's the Jazz with the ball. We play just over a minute here in the first. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Mitchell against Robinson. And they get it back. Adebayo finds Lowry. Adebayo down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
I see you.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Mitchell wide open. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the 3-pointer by Utah. Lowry against Conley. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Tucker. Robinson on the wing to the inside. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Just 3 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jazz leading by 4. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Gobert the screen. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. The pass to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And slam dunk by Butler.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Mitchell's shot is good.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Butler finds Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Back to Lowry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 7. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Passes it to O'Neal. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Robinson. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
It's good from long range.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Pass to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo.
Utah leading by 10.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. The pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell right side. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Count that one. Tucker's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
Yeah, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And off the front iron, and in it goes. O'Neal's got 5. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Yeah, Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string. Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
A shot by Lowry, wide open, and the Heat another 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
The Heat trail by 8. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. Another miss by Utah.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tucker misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Takes the 3. Mitchell finds Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kevin?
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific 10. All right, thank you, David. And folks, we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Heat trail by 10. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Martin in at the 4. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Miami. Here's Alexander Walker. Dedmon defending. And it's Whiteside off the drive. Gay hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gay's got his first points in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Into the lane. Yes, that goes in.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Gay in the corner. Left side, Clarkson. Gay finds Clarkson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
driving to the basket.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Gay kicks to Pascal. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Dedmon. Hero passes to Strus. Here's Martin, makes it off the glass.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nobody near Pascal. They get the rebound. Gay kicks to Clarkson. And he drives in. Dedmon with the block. The Heat trail by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pascal, the pass to Whiteside. Back to Pascal. Gay outside. Passes it to Whiteside. Over Oladipo. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Rudy Gay. And the Jazz lead by 8. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. 2 minutes. Dedmon finds Hero. Back to Dedmon. Stolen away. And they're moving it up. It's tipped. Over to the wing. Here's Strus. Cans it from downtown. Strus has got 5 now.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Pascal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
1:19 left here in the third quarter. Martin against Pascal. Dedmon a screen. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And Utah making a change here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Eric Pascal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Conley, the pass to Gay. Here's Strus, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. And so he hits both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Oladipo against Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Martin. There's Hero with the 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got 7 points in the game. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jazz leading by 4. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 side. Good on the triple.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Mr. Robinson fires for three. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Robinson left side. No good from outside. One item that stood out, their ball movements.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Lowry. Will it go? And the shot no good, a bit short. Jazz leading by 11. Down low, here's Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lowry with the ball. Passes to Robinson. The three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Over Lowry. Butler with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Adebayo.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
Bogdanovich left side. Stolen by Tucker. Butler on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Utah turns it over again.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Butler on the way. He kicks it to Robinson. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Butler passes to Robinson. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Mitchell outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Butler on the way. Pass to Adebayo. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Tucker. Rebound, Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Here's the triple. He can't get it to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. For 3, Mitchell. He had hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Butler with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Now Mitchell. From deep. And so it's Utah with the win. They kick. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.